We're in the Rational booth at the 2025 Restaurant Show, and I have the pleasure of sitting with Harper and Jonathan. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem. Yeah, thank you.
I'd love if you could introduce yourself and, tell me a little bit about this show and what you're excited about, Harper.
Yeah, my name's Harper Robinson. I'm the product manager for Connected Cooking at Rational Cooking Systems. It's our digital platform, allows all of our equipment to get online and get connected to your account. And I've had a really great time at the show, seeing what some of the other digital solutions are like and seeing other possible integrations we might have in the future.
Yeah, it's been very busy, and so I hope you've had a chance to tour.
Oh, I've been really impressed by the level of technology here. There's an entire section in the other hall dedicated to these kind of solutions.
Yes, and you're getting your steps in too at the seat. Yeah. Jonathan, what about you?
Yeah, so I lead our key account team here at Rational. We're dealing with our largest, most enterprising customers across the restaurant, hotel, catering, and retail space. And it's such a unique opportunity. We get this every year, but to bring so many current, existing partners together in one space, and then to meet all these prospective partners and showcase what Rational has to offer to them as well.
Yeah, speaking of showcasing Rational, you guys are having, I think, such a busy time of year. You can see everybody, coming in and out of the booth, the presentations. Some of what I've been overhearing is really about how you're creating a lot of efficiency in that kitchen. I'd love to hear from you both on how you're helping create efficiency in that kitchen for these operators.
Well, like I mentioned, Connected Cooking is a data-driven platform. And so using Connected Cooking, you can get a high-level overview of the data coming out of your kitchen and with exact timestamps track the workflow of what's happening on site. This allows you to make actual informed decisions, not only about ordering, but also about staff decisions, labor costs, and what kind of other equipment you might need to supplement what you already have. Additionally, with Connected Cooking, you can directly manage all of the programming of your equipment, regardless of scale. Whether it's 1 unit, 10, or 100, it still only takes a minute to create a new cooking program and automatically deploy it to all of your devices. So you can cut out that entire step of needing to go through and train staff and spend the time educating them on a new cook process.
Yep. And that's exactly how our partners are utilizing the data that's at their fingertips to bring heightened efficiency to their food service operations. One of the things I think you mentioned was about menu management. With our largest partners, consistency in menu across hundreds or thousands of locations is paramount to the customer experience. And the ability for the corporate office to push an LTO or a menu update across every single piece of equipment within their estate at one time and deliver that efficiency becomes invaluable to them.
It really seems like it's an end-to-end approach with providing data at every single point in that journey. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Curious to learn about some of the innovative things you all are doing around automation or creating some about automation in the kitchen.
Well, physical automation is definitely a big talking point these days. I mean, we've all seen the robots, but there's also the matter of automating processes. With Connected Cooking, you have complete control over the equipment in the kitchen. That includes creating complete custom user interfaces to cut down on the noise people might experience when they're looking at a screen with 30 different buttons to click on. So we can isolate just those items they want to be focusing on to reduce the friction in the user experience. We can also create managed programs. Using our iProduction Manager, you can schedule out an entire service on the equipment so that it will automatically run through it, telling operators when to load, unload, to make sure that they're always exactly on schedule. Not just relying on them to watch the clock, but having the machine work with them in the kitchen to ensure they're on track.
Yeah, absolutely. And the interface that we offer for Connected Cooking as well, for a large buying center or a vice president of operations, having a single piece of contact that they can go to and view hundreds or thousands of pieces of equipment across an individual estate, or even drill down at the micro level, maybe a territory that they're managing, really helps them manage their business and helps them to automate other processes within their organization, such as training or cleaning or cooking. Yeah.
Absolutely. And also with Connected Cooking, we offer a very robust group structure that allows you to customize your account to match the physical layout of your organization. And so if you have two slightly different offerings, two slightly different concepts in the field, you can segment those out within Connected Cooking to have all of the data in a single location without any carryover that might create some confusion around the numbers or give people information that doesn't necessarily relate to the work they do.
Yeah, wow. I mean, when I think about the future of equipment and the future of kitchens and how to build smarter kitchens, I feel like you guys have really grasped that in providing that end-to-end approach, being consultative, being able to drive that efficiency, and truly customize the approach for all your operators. And so, thank you. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for sharing a little bit about what you guys have been doing. I have the pleasure of sitting with Stuart and Jonathan. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd love it if you could just tell me about your role, Stuart, with Rational, and just a little bit of insight into how you're enjoying this conference.
Oh my gosh, this is such an exciting show for us. It's one of the biggest shows, and what I particularly love is just engaging with so many partners. My role in Rational is on the product management side of our business for Ivario, and we really enjoy connecting our sales team and our service team and our customers together to make sure that they're getting the best experience. We can do that live here at the show.
Yes, you can. Jonathan, what about you?
Yeah, so I lead our key account team, we're dealing with the largest enterprise customers for Rational across the restaurant, retail, hotel, and catering segments. So for me, this show is a great opportunity to get all of our existing partners in one single place, have some really meaningful meetings, but also meet some of those prospective partners that we've been trying to get in front of and showcase our incredible equipment.
So, Stuart, can you tell me a little bit about how you all are helping drive efficiency in the kitchen?
Absolutely. It seems like a common thread. It doesn't matter the size of the operator. They're really interested in how their business can be more efficient. And that might look like labor to some people, or it's, food costs. There's less time in the building. But at the end of the day, our equipment it really drives that with the interface. And, efficiency is taking more of the cooking process, putting it in the hands of the chef, but making that easier for them to do. And it's really a simplistic way to think of it, but we say, well, if we design software that enables the machine to decide on load size and how long it should cook, that's better for the operator to build efficiency and consistency of the product and consistency of the equipment.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for us, it's really all about understanding the customer, right? What is their food service operation? What are their goals? What are they looking to accomplish? So we can really understand how our equipment can benefit that food service operation. You can really fine tune whether it's iCombi, Ivario, or our new iHexagon. We're going to bring in this element of transition from traditional cooking equipment into the future.
Yeah, it's interesting because when we think about efficiencies, sometimes it is that we're so focused on the labor costs and the cost that associated with the supplies. But oftentimes I wonder, what about how they're optimizing the space in general, and what are they doing to drive efficiency around that aspect? And so, Stuart, is there anything that you all do to help with that?
We love working with our partners to take a look at the space. Designing the kitchen is an important part of the long-term story for the operation. And we're lucky to be able to get on some build-outs, especially more complicated ones, where they're blending our equipment with maybe a conventional application or a unique application, maybe a final review or at least a consulted view of where our equipment stands in the layout. And that helps us drive additional benefit with the operator, because they think about using it for something maybe they didn't think about using a conventional tilt skillet or an oven for.
We all know that everybody's getting asked to do more with less these days. And to build out a traditional kitchen, you could have anywhere between 4 to 6 pieces of equipment, right, to accomplish a set menu. And so, Rational allows you to do so many things across the equipment offering that we have, where you can start to really look at, do I need the extra 50 square feet to accomplish the same menu with the equipment that Rationale offers and the level of, I would say, complexity and efficiency that we bring.
I love that you all seem to be working hand in hand. It's clear that we have automation in different aspects of our life, and you're bringing it to the kitchens of these operators. And so what does that automation look like?
Yeah, I mean, to us, it's not necessarily a robotic arm and, not the scary stuff. I mean, good things, we're not evaporating shelves. For us, automation is making a business more efficient. And it's really a true part of all of our products, where we design products to say we can help an operator really build automation through consistency. I know that's a big part of what you do with customers, with modifying the display and enforcing automatic cleaning.
Yep, absolutely. And automation, people get scared when they hear automation because they think my job is going to go away. But that's not the case. We're actually allowing you to repurpose the labor in a more efficient way to get the most out of those people and the most out of your equipment. Care of the equipment is easily, I think, one of the most important things. And the introduction of our Autodose eye care system, allows operators to do that full day of cooking, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., but really have a level of confidence that when they leave, no one needs to be there for the equipment to clean itself, and you can start each day with a fresh cabinet and be ready to go.
Wow, so that's really time back in their day, right? Like they don't have to spend time cleaning up the equipment, and what a great way to help your operators, and they're already constrained in so many aspects. If our audience wants to learn more about you all, of course they can come and visit your booth at the restaurant show, but how can they get in touch with you all?
I think the best way is our website. It has experience areas where they can sign up to go to a live cooking event, or just to reach out for more information or learn more about our products. And that's, I think, the best tool to also find a local partner, a real person that can talk through the benefits of the equipment through one of our test kitchens.
Well, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks so much.